How's everybody's day going? Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Mm. I tell you what, fresh on the set already with three baggers. You already know you already know what's going on.
That's what's going on.
Yeah.
That's what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Hang on, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning.
Yes.
Hmm. Getting ourselves all set up. You know how we do. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody's day going? How's everybody's day going? Hope you guys are having a great day. Mm-hmm. 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 Getting ourselves all set, getting our announcements out, getting everything all set and good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Another beautiful day. Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday, right?
It's Wednesday.
Yeah, it's Wednesday.
All day.
I was like, it's either Wednesday or it's Thursday. One of the two.
It's Wednesday.
Sometimes, the days kind of go by. You know how it is. And they're just like, is it Wednesday or is it Thursday? You know what I mean? Like, ever have those? Yeah, that happens to me sometimes. Hold on. Hold on. Mm-hmm. But how's everybody doing? Hope you guys are having a beautiful Wednesday morning. I hope that your Wednesday morning is even better than your Tuesday was. I hope that your whole Wednesday is better than your whole Tuesday, and your whole Thursday is better than your whole Wednesday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hope every day is better than the last. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. Get ourselves all set here. Mm-hmm. All right. Getting everything all set up here. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. All right. Getting ourselves all ready to go. All right. All set. All ready. On Discord, got every announcement set up. Yeet. Yeet. Yes. 'Tis yeeting time. All right, get ourselves all set up on YouTube's. Let's get that post. All right. Boom. All right. That post is set up. Boom. Done right there. Let's get X up here. Okay. X is up here. Okay, we got X all set. Let's make sure that we are live on X. Make sure that everything's copacetic. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Wonderful. All right. Looking good. Looking good.
Looking good.
Check and see if we're live on the Twitch. Are we live on Twitch? Yes, we are. All right. Make sure that we got our announcements set out on Facebook, Instagram, and Threads. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Facebook. Instagram. How you doing, DBL moms?
Doing okay. How are you?
I'm doing good. Doing good.
That's good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Give me 1 second. All right. You got your cup of coffee? Got your cafe bustelo?
Yeah. It's
Hey.
actually over there.
It's over there.
It's over there.
Oh. The Cuban crack. The crack. Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, she left the crack over here.
Yes. Need that. Need
The
the
Cuban crack.
Need the
Yes. The jet fuel.
jet fuel.
Yes, the jet fuel.
There you go.
Facebook's doing Facebook things.
It always says Facebook things.
Yeah, Facebook doing Facebook things.
Facebook things. Facebook.
I.e., we sharing the stream and the streams like ooh. That's not even that. It's just Facebook just being slow. Yes, let's see here. Let's see. All right. We almost ready. We ready?
Yes.
1 second. We're just getting ourselves all set to go. There we go. There we go. All right. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. All right.
Yes, yes.
All right. Now, Facebook. Stop doing Facebook things. Come on. Come on. There we go. Attaboy. All right. Now we good. So let's get this intro started. Yeah.
Let's do that.
All right. Top of the morning. All right. What's up, guys? It's Double Nicks, and welcome to another episode of Microcap Mornings. I am your host with the most. They call me DBL Nicks in the house, aka the Rainmaker. And of course, I am here with the lovely Serengeti specialist who is in the tall trees, the high seas. Actually, no, she's in the tall weeds, the high trees, the low seas, hitting them high knees. Sometimes she's on a jet ski. Sometimes she gets shot out the cannon. She goes wee. Sometimes she's got 2 cups of coffee. Sometimes she's got 2 chancletas and she goes and hits that beam. We call her DBL Moms.
Hey!
Yeah. Say hello to the people, DBL Moms.
Hello to the people.
hello to the people. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
So, she's doing her thing right now, right? We getting ourselves all set to go. And ladies and gentlemen, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share, because sharing is caring, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, if you want access to our private Discord, the link to join is in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out. We have a 4-day trial going for $1.99. Link to join is in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. So again, be sure to check that out. We pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. We are just made different, and the early bird gets the cash, the moolah, the loot, the cashola, the big bucks, I tell you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Just today, earlier, we called PTPI prior to its 258% run, BLNE prior to its 121% run, D, is that a D? Is that a D or is that an O?
Oh.
That's an O.
That's
OSRX, we called that prior to its 166% run. We are just made different, folks. Just made different. And the early bird gets the cash. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The moolah, the loot, the cashola, the big bucks, I tell you. They're able to get that. Oh, what's a expensive food? That.
filet mignon.
Well, yes, we already got filet mignon. We normally say that, but we ribeye, yeah.
Tomahawk steaks.
Tomahawk steak money.
Tomahawk steak.
That tomahawk steak money.
Big old tomahawk.
Yeah, the tomahawk steak money.
Yes.
It's OSRH, by the way. OSRH, not OSRX.
Oh,
yeah.
H.
OSRH.
Yes, it is.
Just wrote that there. Yeah. But
Yes.
OSRH, that was the one that went up 160%, by the way.
Actually,
Yes, sir.
168
Yes,
now.
sir. Yeah.
168.
I mean, we called quite a
It's
few
crazy.
baggers. We called quite a few. We called quite a few. I mean, hey, I mean, don't it just be like that, all right? We got it like that. We called yesterday. We called TNON prior to its 456% run.
Yeah.
MULN prior to its 180% run. DATS prior to its 170% run. POAI prior to its 143% run. And DM prior to its 115% run. Oh, and GDHG, you know, little baby one, it ran up 105%. So we're just made different, ladies and gentlemen. We are just made different, and the early bird gets the cash. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So we got that. We got it like that, ladies and gentlemen. We got it like that.
Yes.
All right. And obviously, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to share it with your mom, share it with your dad. Share it with your sister.
Share it with everybody.
Your brother, right? Share it with your dog, your cat. I want you to share it with.
Your ocelot.
Yep. Your ocelot.
Ocelot.
Ocelot. She's doing the thing that I did.
Your emus. You have any emus in the house? Share it with them too.
Yeah. Share it with them. Share it with your shoebill storks.
Shoebill storks.
Yeah. You ever heard of a stork?
Yeah, stork. Yeah.
Yeah, they got
Yes.
shoebill storks.
Yes.
Share it with your shoebill stork, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So let's get started with some stonks. All right, BLNE, we got that one. Actually, you know what? Let's check out OSRH, because OSRH just hit a new high.
Yes.
All right. While we were talking,
Yeah.
OSRH just hit a new high, ladies and gentlemen. All right, OSRH currently up 169, nice percent. Currently up 169%, 169%. This stunk it's been schmexy all day. It's been schmexy. I'm talking. It's been schmexy. Hold on, let's clear the drawings over here.
Actually at 170 at $4.32.
Oh, it's 170 now.
It is.
It's 170.
At $4.
Okay, so it hit a whole new high while we was talking.
That's right.
So right off the bat, we just came out the gate, and already everything's at a new high. OSRH, we called this stunk. Okay, we called it early in the morning, prior to its 174% run. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. OSRH. Actually, let me check and see when we first called this stock. All right. OSRH. We called OSRH all the way at, ooh, I gotta go way back, way back. Ooh, there we go. We called OSRH, the first time we called it was at 6:19 a.m. Ladies and gentlemen, OSRH was called at 6:19 a.m. this morning.
Yes.
Now it is currently up 180%. 180%, ladies and gentlemen. 180%. Can it break that high right there? All right, so we got some resistance over Mya. We got some resistance over Mya right here. Bop, right there. All right. Can it break that high? All right. So you got resistance over there. All right. You got support over Mya. Some more support over Mya. A little bit more support over Mya. And then a little bit of support over Mya. And of course, down Mya. Maybe a little bit down Mya. A little bit more down Mya. There we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, right now, this stock has to hold at the 421 mark and break through that 462 for it to be remotely schmexy to me. It's already schmexy to me. What am I saying? It hit a new high of 178. 178, ladies and gentlemen. 178%. Yes, sir.
181. It was 181.
Was 181?
Yeah, $4.
Oh, 180. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I seem to have miscalculated. It hit a high of 181%.
Yes, it did.
181.
Yes,
Excuse me. Excuse me. I apologize. It hit a high of 181.
Yes.
We got it like that. What can I just say? We made different.
We are.
Made different. Hey,
We are different.
hey, don't hate the player, hate the game.
Hey.
All right, but OSRH has some news. They're also known as OSR Holdings Inc. Right? And they got some news that OSR's vaccine reports VXM01 shines against glioblastoma.
Glioblastoma.
Glioblastoma?
Close, yes.
Glioblastoma, excuse me. In phase 2A trial. And then Vaxim AG, an OSR company, announces results from that phase 2A trial of VXM01 and avelumab combination therapy in glioblastoma.
Yes.
The float for this stock is pretty reasonable at 7.37 million.
Yep.
Volume is at 229.91 million. So the volume is excellent on the stock.
Excelente.
All right, and the float is pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. And now it hit a high, and now it's moving up to
Oh,
186.
Yes, it is.
186.
186.
It's testing. It's testing. It's testing. It's testing. It's blowing. It's blowing. Yeah. All right. It has to hold the line over Mya at $4.40 over here for it to be remotely schmexy to Mya. You already know. You already know. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we got going on. All right. And right now, this stock is currently up, hit a nice high of 184. 184, ladies and gentlemen. 184. All right. Let me get this over here. 184.
186, yeah.
Oh. Hit a high. It just be like that, ladies and gentlemen. We just got it like that.
Yeah.
All right. So, we got that going on. OSRH, again, ladies and gentlemen, we call PTPI 258%, BLNE 121%, and OSRH 186%. Can we see 200? Maybe. Maybe we could see 200. Who knows? Who knows? Only time will tell. All right. Now, OSRH has good float, fantastic volume, right? A little bit overbought on the R side, but that's okay. That's okay. That's nothing crazy. Nothing. It's all right. And nothing too bad. All right. I mean, you know, right now it's pulling back a little bit. Understandable. It is overbought.
Yes.
But it could potentially curl. It could potentially curl some more.
Yeah.
I mean, let me get the graffiti pencil over here. Let me get a little bit of a pennant, and then shot up off the pennant. And now, right now, it's on a bit of a around, if I turn around and this stock starts hitting 190, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, this is not stock or financial advice. This is not any form of financial advice. This is just a show. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Hey!
Always do your own diligence before purchasing anything in the stock market at all whatsoever. We are just made different, Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So, right now, the stunk is at 444. Right?
Yes.
It looks like it's trying to curl up a little bit more. It looks like it's trying to curl up a little bit more.
Maybe.
So we'll see what happens. We shall see. Let's check out TZUP while we wait and see what OSRH does. TZUP. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, share it up. Share it up.
Yes.
All right? Share it with your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother. All right? I want you to share it with your Marcor.
Your what?
Marcor. You don't know what that is?
No, I can't say I do.
All right, so a Marcor is basically how do I put it? It's a wild goat native to the mountainous regions of Central and South Asia, particularly places like Pakistan and India and Tajikistan.
Let's share up that stream.
Yeah, so share it up. Share it with your
Let's get some people in
share it with your wild goats, cause your goat right here.
Your ebus, your ocelots.
Yeah,
your...
share with whatever pet you got.
Right.
Cause the goat right here just got another one at 186%. I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying. All right. So TZUP, we got that one coming in. TZUP looks a little bit choppy. All right. All right.
Yes,
TZUP looks a bit choppy. So
choppy.
all right.
A little bit.
All right. They are also known as Thumbs Up Media Corporation, and they are to launch a, quote, revolutionary patent-pending lifestyle AI agent marketplace to disrupt the multi-billion-dollar marketing sector. And they also have some insider buying news. So the float for the stock is pretty good, 2.44 million. It's a reasonable float, but the volume is 86,000. That explains the choppiness. That explains the indecisiveness.
Yes.
Not liking that too much. Let's check out DATS. DATS. Let's check that out. See what they got going on.
Yes.
All right. DATS. All right. DATS. All right. Let's see here. The float for DATS is 2.59 million. Volume is low at 507,000. So this one's as far as float and volume go. The float is fine. The volume's just booty. So it is.
Okay.
All right. And of course, the news for the stock actually came out yesterday.
Yes.
Not really. It wasn't really interesting news. It was just like, oh, it was top stocks with news. It was like some generic thing. So really, this doesn't have much news. I'll zoom. I'll put up some support and resistance lines for it. I will, but it's man. Let's get it. All right. So let's get the graffiti pencil out over here. All right. You got the stock over here at 593. That is resistance. 586, 544, 524, 468, 439, 430, 421, 395 that's a support line. All right. 366, 370, 351, 338, 309, 253, and all the way down here at 202, 211, and of course 226, and then 238. So that's what they got going on right now. This stock has to gain some serious volume for it to be remotely schmexy to me. That's number one, because it's forming a top tail. We don't like the top tails,
We
DBL
like the
moms.
bottom
We
tails.
like the bottom tails.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, right now the stunk is on a bit, of an uptrend, but it does have the top tail. We don't like that. We like the bottom tails, and of course, it's not schmexy. Not schmexy to me. Not schmexy to me. So let's check out OSRH, because again, it's moving. I told you I turned. OSRH shot up, went back down a little bit, right? It's still trying to obey the. It's trying to not be overbought or oversold in the RSI. Right, so right now it just shot down a little bit, and now it's moving back up. It's trying to curl. It's trying to do some curlage. I'm a little worried about one thing over here. I am a little bit worried about one thing. Let me get my graffiti pencil. Bop, and then that is this little double top over here. That is the only thing I'm really concerned about at the $4.44 mark. So this is gonna have to break that $4.44 mark for it to be remotely schmexy to me. Yes. All right, but it did hit a nice little high all the way up here at 469 while I wasn't looking. Because you know, it be like that sometimes. It do that. It do. I do. You know what I mean? Hey, you ever see Roger Rabbit? Yeah. I do. Yeah. That's basically what it is. All right. OSRH, when I wasn't looking, shot up to a new high of $4.69. Nice. All right. And now it's trying to curl up a little bit, so it has to break that double top for it to be schmexy to me. All right. But right now it's kind of been hitting higher highs and higher lows. So looking good so far. You know, I mean, it had to go down a little bit because, you know, RSI, but right now, it's looking fine. Still could be potentially schmexy. You never know. All right. But ladies and gentlemen, we called PTPI 258, BLNE 121, and then OSRH 186. It's probably one higher than 186, but I mean that's what I got written down. So, I mean, hey.
Like I said, it's sneaky.
It's sneaky. All right, it's sneaky.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
Yeah.
All right.
So.
What else we got? Let's see. Yeah, we got DATS. That's dat chat. All right. We got that one already. Let's see here.
Let's see.
All right. There was actually some news that came out for VSTE, so let's check out VSTE because I saw some news come out on them.
Yeah.
Let's see what they're doing. All right. VSTE looks a little choppy, little volatile. I can tell right off the bat. Not gonna like this stunk.
Yeah.
All right. They did have some news though, so I'll go over that news. The float for this stunk is 1.28 million. Reasonable. Volume is 3.83 million. So this stunk has a good float and a good volume. All right. And let me zoom in the room. Let me zoom in the room. Boom. All right. It's got a bit of a double top for me here, though. That's the only thing. I'm not liking that double top right there and that massive red candle. Not liking that. Not liking that at all. All right. You got the high over at 0.4895. All right. So you got that going on. So what's basically going to be going on here is it's not looking too schmexy right now. There's a massive red candle now. Oh, you could say, oh, it's got a bottom tail. Nah. Don't get too much dip on your chip now. All right. It's a red candle. We don't like the red ones.
No.
We like the green ones. Don't get too much dip on your chip. We like the green bottom tails, not the red ones. All right. We like the green ones.
Correct.
We don't like top tails. We like the bottom tails. We like the green bottom tails. All right? I'm very particular about that. All right? Don't get too much salsa on that chip there. Relax. Settle down. All right? But we got some news here for VSTE that Vast Renewables Limited, that is the name of the company. It's an Australian company, secures 700,000 Australian dollars grant from the Australia-Singapore Initiative for Decarbonizing Shipping to progress world first South Australia solar fuels project. And of course, they have some insider buying in the form of a Form 6K. So they got that going on too. But right now, it's moving down. It was a bit overbought on the RSI earlier, but now it's just moving down.
Yes.
So it's not liking that too much. It did form a double top, shot all the way down. Red bottom tail. It's red though, so I'm not liking that too much. But we'll see what happens. Me personally, not liking this one too much. We'll see what happens. ATNM. Let's check out ATNM. ATNM. Let's check that one out. See what they got going on. ATNM. All right. Let's get the graffiti pencil out over here. Has an absolute low at $1.16. Absolute high at $2.24. Again, this stunk. It's right now. Let's see. Right, again, this stunk had a shot up, went down, and now it looks like it had another shot up, but again, went down. So we're gonna see what happens. Right now, it's below the VWAP. Below the VWAP was a bit overbought on the RSI earlier. Now it's not overbought or oversold. It just is. It's not, it's just chilling and doing its thing, right? So that's what we got going on for this stonk right here. They have some news that Actinium Pharmaceuticals Inc., that's the name of the company, is to present business updates at Trump's Mar-a-Lago Club today. So they got that going on, all right? And basically, they got a very high float of 29.95 million. Volume is 521,000. So this stock is Nah, because it's the float is extremely high on this stock, and the volume is extremely low on this stock. So not schmexy to me. So we'll see what happens there. All right, but All right, let's check out OSRH again. Let's go back to OSRH. Let's check out OSRH. All right. Hey, might be catching a little bit of a allergy because it is spring now, ladies and gentlemen. So you get allergies every now and then.
Yes.
All right. Let me get some water. Ladies and gentlemen. That's that good stuff. All right. That's the good stuff. Who doesn't like some water? Spring water. Yeah. All right. So let's actually revise this little line here. Okay. Let's get this out. Let's get this out. And let's get this out over here because I want to refresh this little line over here. Boom. All right. Get my graffiti pencil activated on OSRH. Looks like it's forming a pennant as of now. So we shall see. Looks like it's forming a bit of a pennant. We'll see what goes on with this one. It hit a high of $4.69. Had a nice movement upward of 186%. 186%. All right. OSR's Vaccine reports VXM01 shines against the glioblastoma in phase 2A trial. All right. And of course, the Vaccine AG and OSR company announced results from the phase 2A trial of VXM01, avelumab combination therapy in glioblastoma. So you got that going on. The float for this stonk is 7.37 million. Volume is extremely good at 35.41 million. So the volume is pretty good. Pretty good.
Yes.
And we called 3 baggers so far. 3 baggers, counting 3. All right. We called PTPI up 258%, BLNE up 121%, and OSRH, which went up 186%. And then, of course, yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, we called quite a few baggers. We called KBSX. That one went up 83%. ALMS 94%. GDHD up 105%. DM, which went up 115%. POAI 143%. DATS 170%. MULN 180%. And TNON, which went up 456%. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, like, comment, and subscribe, as well as share. Share, baby.
Yeah,
Share.
sirree.
Share, baby. Share.
Share it.
Yes, sir. Share. So be sure to share with your mom, your dads, your pets, your pink fairy armadillos, all that good stuff. So be sure to
Right.
share all that good stuff.
All the good stuff.
All that good stuff.
All of it.
Yeah.
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 Absolutely.
All right. Be sure to do that, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Let's check out ATNM because it's moving again. All right. The stunk was not schmexy to me, but it's moving a little bit. So we'll see. Let's see what is going on. Hey, microphone. Work with me.
Attention
Work with
microphone.
me. Work with me here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. The microphone's being a pain in the butt. It just be like that sometimes, you know. It just be like that a little bit. It be like that. Let's zoom in the room on the stunk over here. Let's get some support and resistance lines over here. So right now you got support. You got resistance here at 216, more at 212. All right, you got some at 1. You got some over here at 208. Got some more at 196. Got some more all the way down here at 177. Got some more at 171. Got some more all the way over here at 163. 160. 152. All right. Over here at 146. 139. All right. You got some at 132. 127. All right. You got some over here at 120, 122, and then all the way down here at 116. So that's what you got going on. Let's zoom in the room on this stunk. Let's zoom in the room. All right. And, of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's got a bit of a channel going on. A little bit of a channel. Little bit. Nothing crazy. All right. It dipped up over here, ripped up, then dropped again, and now it's going back up. It's, again, still not schmexy to me. All right. Actinium Pharmaceuticals Inc. That is the name of this company.
Yes,
all right. Let's see what the float is. The float is still high and the volume is still low. It's still booty. It's still booty.
It's still
booty. All right.
It's our technical term. It's booty.
Yes, it's booty. All right. I mean, that's the term. That's the only term I can describe it as. Booty. All right. So that's what they got going on right now. They have a top tail green, which is better than the bottom tail red, but still it's a top tail green. You know what I mean? This is, man. Let's check out GV. Let's check out GV, because this one's not schmexy to me. All right. All right. Let's zoom in the room. Oh, GV just shot up. It's forming a bit of a top tail now, but it's just randomly shot up. I could tell just by looking at the stunk. It doesn't have much volume, a lot of wicks of indecisiveness. So GV, also known as Visionary Holdings Inc., established an industrial fund in Hong Kong to boost new energy vehicle business growth. So the fact that it's talking about Hong Kong kind of makes me think Chinese pump and dump. So let's see what happens here. Let's check out the float and the volume. The float is 1.74 million. Volume is 725,000. So the volume is extremely low on this, and the float is reasonable, but the volume is low, and it just shot up. So as far as I'm concerned, I personally, this is just me personally, my personal opinions. This is not stock or financial advice. Me personally, I personally think this is this is a trap over here. Feels like a bit of a trap.
Yeah.
That's like, you know, putting a bear trap in front of me and being like, oh yeah, no. Put like, you know, a little beef souvlaki on that bear trap, thinking I'm gonna go for that. Like, I mean, yeah, that beef souvlaki looks scrumptious, but I mean, nah.
It's true.
Nah.
I've got none here.
Know what I mean? Let's check out APDN. Let's see what APDN is about, because this one just looks like a trap. APDN. The devil is a lie. Not today, Satan. So let's check out APDN. All right. APDN, also known as Applied DNA Sciences Inc.,
Yes.
submitted validation package to New York State Department of Health for H5 bird flu and pan-influenza, a laboratory-developed test.
Yes.
And I've been hearing that bird flu has been getting a little rowdy recently. So, you know, it's always good to keep an eye on the bird flu.
Always good.
To keep an eye on the bird flu.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So they did that. This news came out at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. And the float for the stunk is 1.09 million. Volume is 245,000 though. So this has had some very choppy price action, ladies and gentlemen. As such as well, it's been going up and down, up and down, up and down. You know, a little bit of barcoding here, a little bit up and down, edge up and down, edge up and down. It's been very sporadic with its price action, and it is on some low volume, low volume, low, ladies and gentlemen, very low. So, not schmexy to me, not schmexy. I mean, look, it could potentially move up some more, but you know what I mean. I'll put up some support and resistance lines for it, but this is not schmexy to me. All right, you got resistance at 261, 256. You got some more over here at the 251 mark over here, 250. You got some more down here at 241, more down here at 228. Got more over here at 233. You got some more over here at 223 over here, 219. Got some more all the way down here at 216. More over here at 213. Then you got, for the support lines, you got 204. You got 199. You got another one all the way over here at 191. 186. 180. Alright. 176. 172. And then 167 all the way down here. So let's zoom in the room. Take a look at this stonk. I can tell right off the bat it's booty just by looking at it, because it's got a double top already. Take a look. Double top right here.
Yep,
Double top. Double top.
That's double top.
Hold on 1 second. Hey, I'm back. I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back. All right. So, a little bit of allergy season, man. It's a little bit of allergies. It be like that. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
All right. But, ladies and gentlemen, currently the stonk is $2.16. Again, they got some bird flu, pan-influenza news. They submitted a validation package to the New York State Department for Health of H5 bird flu and pan-influenza, a laboratory-developed test.
Right.
So, again, the float for the stonk is reasonable, 1.09 million, but the volume is 330.82 thousand. So again, this is not looking too schmexy. That, and also it's got a double top. We don't like the double tops. We like the double bottoms. But even better, we like the bottom tails. Like the bottom tails better than that. All right? So that's what we got going on for this stock. That's what we got going on. This stunk is not looking too schmexy, especially with that double top. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Right? I don't like it. Let's see what else we got. What other things we got going on? All right. Let's see. GV is no, not liking that one too much. Right? Not liking GV too much. But yeah, that's what we got going on.
Yep.
Yes, sir. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, to reiterate, so far we got 3 baggers. The day's still young. It is only 8:08 a.m. over here. So, the day is still young. PTPI, we called it. It came out at 258%. BLNE 121, and then we called OSRH 186, ladies and gentlemen. And we also called a couple of runners. We called THTX, which went up 94%, LYT 97%, LPTX 67%, AQB 58%, SURG 87%, ICCT 48%, CISO 35%, XHLD 38%, and then NWTG 32%. And then, of course, yesterday we called TNON prior to its 456% run, MULN prior to its 180% run, DATS prior to its 170% run, POAI prior to that 143% run, and DM as well, which came up to that 115% run, and GDHG 105%, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. So we called quite a few baggers. We call a lot of baggers a lot of times. We already called 3. The day just started, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Be sure to hit that share button. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe as well as share.
Yes.
All right, we called one live. We called one live.
Live.
Yeah, live, ladies and gentlemen, live and in living color.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
You can't see that living color from where you are, so I bet you get the idea.
Well, actually, yeah, live and living color because the stonks got color.
Yes, it's true.
Yes.
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 Yes, that is true.
So. Oh, there we go. Now we're back. Yeah. Look, I mean, hey, it'd be like that with the microphone.
Right.
You already know. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen. So what you guys got planned today? Hope you guys have something amazing planned today. All right. Some of you guys are obviously going to be out working and doing all that good stuff.
Right.
But, you know, after that, what you guys got planned today, man? What you guys got planned? You guys going to be chilling, doing your thing, spend time with your family, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Comment what you guys are going to be doing today, man. Hope you guys have a fantastic Wednesday, man. Because you know what? You got Thursday. Thursday's going to be fantastic, too. Right? That's as far as I'm concerned.
Sounds fun, sir. Yep.
Yeah. All right. So as far as, you know, I can't wait to see, you know, Thursday. And then after that, you know, Friday. And then after that, it's going to be the weekend. And then after that, you got Monday again. So you know what? Hey.
Yep.
Another beautiful day on God's green earth.
Yes, it
It's
is.
a little rainy, though, yesterday. It was a little rainy.
It was foggy.
It was foggy, too. A little fog.
Like London outside.
Yeah. Coach and I actually went to go get some food. We went to go get some lunch, right?
Yeah.
And it was foggy.
Foggy.
All right.
Foggy.
It was
as
foggy.
Foghorn Leghorn.
Yeah, foggy
Yes,
as
sir.
foghorn leghorn, right? And we were just, you know, we were doing our thing. We're like, man, it is foggy. Then the temperature, because Florida weather's bipolar, right? So the temperature went from like low to really high, all right, in a matter of like about an hour,
Wow.
right? And the fog just dissipated because what happens is fog is basically, you know, it's humidity. It's basically because it was raining the day before, the rain started coming up out the ground, and now you got fog, especially at a low temperature. But when it starts to heat up, that water starts to evaporate, go into the clouds, and next thing you know, it's just chilling there until it wants to rain again. Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty much,
That's
rain
how it
is
works.
basically just evaporated water that's purified by the clouds and then
Right.
just drop down on everybody again.
Right.
It's
Cool.
purified liquid. So
Yes, it
there you
is.
go. That's how it be. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how it do.
That's how
All right.
it is.
And you know, people are like, oh, I don't like rainy days. Me, I like rainy days. You know why? Because the plants need food too.
This is true.
The
They
plants need
the
food. Look, the trees need food so we can get more oxygen. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what we got going on, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
So, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share. Because sharing is caring,
Yes,
ladies and
sir.
gentlemen. Sharing is caring.
Yes, sir.
And as always, you can check out our 4-day trial for our real-time alerts and scanners for $1.99. Link to join us in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out.
Yes,
We
sir.
pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. We are just made different. And the early bird gets the cash. The moolah, the loot, the cashola, the big bucks, I tell you.
sir.
Yeah. We get that stuff. And of
that
course,
stuff.
you know, it's your boy. You can find us on YouTube at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
You can follow us on X.com, aka Twitter, at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
You can follow us on our Twitch at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
You can follow us on Facebook at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
Follow us on Threads at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
You can follow us on Instagram at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
Yes, sir. And you can follow us on TikTok, the tac tac,
The Tac Tac. Yes, sir.
at DBL Nicks.
At DBL Nick.
At DBL NICKS, and the screen name is Coach Nick Money. So yeah, that's pretty much it for us, guys. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow. Hope you guys have a fantastic Wednesday and an even better Thursday. We love you. We hope all your dreams and aspirations come true. Make a lot of money. Be greenable. And as always, it's Double Nicks. We love you guys. I'm here with my lovely Serengeti specialist, the one who's shaking her bushy tail in the high weeds, the tall trees, the low seas, hitting them high knees. Sometimes she's on a jet ski. Sometimes she gets shot out of a cannon, goes wee. Sometimes she got 2 cups of coffee. We call her DB Mom.
Hey!
Yeah.